तो पिछले लेक्चर में हमने पढ़ा था देयर आर डिफरेंट टेक्निक्स और डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मैकेनिज्म फॉर द वर्चुअलाइजेशंस। और उसमें हमने पढ़ा था लाइक एज अ हाइपरवाइजर, जेन आर्किटेक्चर एंड full virtualizations, para virtualizations, and many more techniques for the virtualizations. Now, in this lecture, we have studies about virtualizations of CPU, virtualizations of memory, and virtualizations of input-output devices. So, as already we know that for virtualization, we need a software or set of programs called hypervisor. And for this we use VMM, virtual machine monitor, and a guest operating system run on the different modes, and all sensitive instructions of the guest operating system and its applications are trapped into the virtual machine monitor. तो एक एक करके हम देखते हैं कि क्या होता है वर्चुअलाइजेशंस ऑफ CPU, memory and input output devices. So first one, कि अगर मैं CPU की बात कर रहा हूँ then we know that what is the hardware virtualizations. पहले हमें हार्डवेयर वर्चुअलाइजेशंस के बारे में पता होना चाहिए, उसके बाद ही हम CPU के बारे में जान सकते हैं. So first one, कि हार्डवेयर सपोर्ट फॉर वर्चुअलाइजेशन. So आप लोगों ने ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम पढ़ रखा है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड सिस्टम में पढ़ रखा है, उसके बाद हम क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग पढ़ रहे हैं. अगर हम पुरानी चीज़ों को रिकॉल करें तो हम ये देखने को मिलता है हमें कि जो भी आजकल की डेट में ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है या भी जो भी आज की डेट में हमारे पास प्रोसेसर है, सारे मल्टीपल प्रोसेसर हैं और more than one program can run at a time or more than one program can run simultaneously. और अगर वहाँ पे कोई भी प्रोटेक्शन मैकेनिज्म नहीं है, मीन्स प्रोसेसर के पास कोई भी प्रोटेक्शन मैकेनिज्म नहीं है, तो सारे इंस्ट्रक्शंस एक दूसरे को ओवरलैप करेंगे, सारे इंस्ट्रक्शंस एक दूसरे का बाइकाट करेंगे. So it may be chance of a system crash. इसीलिए ये सारे कंडीशन ना हो तो हमने एक काम किया कि सारे प्रोसेसर को दो मोड में डाल दिया. पहला है सुपरवाइजर मोड, दैट इज कॉल्ड सुपरवाइज्ड. तो फर्स्ट मोड इज अ सुपरवाइजर मोड to ensure control access of critical hardware. And जो भी instructions supervisor पे run करेंगे that are called privileged instructions. कल के लेक्चर में हमने आपको बताया था कि privileged instructions क्या होता है. So यहाँ पे हमने बात किया कि अगर हमारे पास normal traditional operating system यूज कर रहे हैं, so it has the property that run more than one instructions at a time because these all are the multi-processing system, and in that case there is a chance of system crash. So to avoid this, we have categorized these processor into two modes. One is the supervised mode, and in supervised mode instructions running which is privileged instructions, और जो unprivileged instructions है वो हमारे नॉर्मल मोड पे चले. और ये भी बात हमें पता है कि वर्चुअलाइजेशन इन्वायरमेंट में या वर्चुअल इन्वायरमेंट में इट इज मोर डिफिकल्ट टू मेक ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम एंड एप्लीकेशंस रन करेक्टली बिकॉज देयर आर मोर लेयर इन द मशीन स्टैक. हमने वर्चुअलाइजेशन पढ़ा, टोटल 5 लेयर्स पढ़े थे पिछले लेक्चरों में, जिसमें ISA लेवल, हार्डवेयर सपोर्ट लेवल, ऑपरेटिंग सपोर्ट लेवल, बहुत सारे लेयर, हमारे 5 लेयर थे. सो देयर इज अ लिटिल बिट मोर टफ टास्क इन द केस ऑफ वर्चुअलाइज्ड इन्वायरमेंट. सो इस केस में हार्डवेयर सपोर्ट वर्चुअलाइजेशन में हमें क्या काम करना पड़ेगा. If we talk about x86 or x86-64 means if we talk about a 32-bit operating system or we talk about 64-bit operating system computer, then software should allow user to set up multiple x86 and x86-64 virtual computer and to use one or more the virtual machine simultaneously with the host operating system. And the VMware workstations assume the host-based virtualizations. And Xen is a hypervisor for use in IA32-bit or x86-64-bit operating system or bit computer and many more. So hardware support virtualization as we can अगर हम डिटेल में बात करें या फिर अगर इसको अच्छे तरीके से समझना चाहें तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि हमें पता है कि हाइपरवाइजर के केस में one or more guest operating system can run on the top of a hypervisor, and kernel based virtual machine is a Linux kernel virtualization infrastructure. And these kernel based virtual machine can support hardware assisted virtualization and para virtualization by using the Intel VTX or AMD or Vitro framework or any other which support virtualizations. So what are the para virtualizations, what are the hardware assisted virtualizations, ये सारी चीज हम लोग पहले डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. Now in this figure you can see कि hardware support for virtualization in Intel x86 processor and how Intel hardware support for virtualization of processor, memory and input-output devices. And we know that software-based virtualization techniques are complicated and incur performance overhead. Intel provide a hardware assist technique to make virtualization easy and improve performance. And this figure provide an overview of Intel full virtualization technique. For process virtualization, Intel offer VTX or VTI technique. VTX add the privilege mode and some instructions to process. This enhancement track all the sensitive instructions in the virtual machine monitor automatically. For memory virtualization, Intel offer EPT, which translate the virtual address to the machine physical address to improve the performance of the computer. Input-output virtualizations, Intel implementation VTT or VTC to support this. So this one is the case how a hardware support virtualization in the case of x86 processor. Now we come on our topic, what is the CPU virtualization? What are the CPU virtualization? So a VM means virtual machine is a duplicate of an existing computer system in which a majority of virtual machine instructions are executed on the host processor in a native mode. Thus, unprivileged instructions of virtual machine run directly on the host machine for higher efficiency. Other critical instructions should be handled carefully for correctness and stability. The critical instructions are divided into three categories. जैसे कल हमने फुल वर्चुअलाइजेशंस के बारे में बात किया था, तो हमारी पूरी अभी ये जो भी पोर्शन है सीपीयू वर्चुअलाइजेशंस के बारे में बताया गया, वो यही बताया गया कि हाउ प्रिविलेज इंस्ट्रक्शंस कैन कम्युनिकेट डायरेक्टली विद द होस्ट हार्डवेयर या होस्ट ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. सो आपको पता है कि privileged information or privileged instructions are harmful for the RAM, for the register, for the ROM. So for this we make a virtualization with the help of hypervisor, and all the privileged instructions which are handled by the host hardware now will be handled by the supervisor. बिकॉज कि जो भी मॉडिफिकेशंस करना है, जो भी हार्म करना, जो भी नुकसान करना है, वो सारे के सारे वर्चुअल सिस्टम पे करें, हमारे ओरिजिनल सिस्टम पे नहीं करें। तो ये हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट था फुल वर्चुअलाइजेशंस का। तो उसी की कड़ी में आगे बोला गया कि जब भी सीपीयू वर्चुअलाइजेशंस की बात कही जा रही है, देन वी नीड अ वर्चुअलाइजेशंस कि जो भी इंस्ट्रक्शंस सीपीयू एग्जीक्यूट कर रहा है उसमें से कुछ प्रिविलेज्ड होंगे और कुछ अनप्रिविलेज्ड इंस्ट्रक्शंस होंगे। सो जो भी प्रिविलेज इंस्ट्रक्शंस होंगे, अगर डायरेक्टली हमारा हार्डवेयर कांटेक्ट करेगा डायरेक्टली, देन इट विल बी अ चांस दैट देयर विल बी सम mishappening with the case with the RAM or with the ROM or with the register. So in this case, the critical instructions are divided into three categories, and these categories are privileged instructions, control sensitive instructions, and behavior sensitive instructions. These are the three types of instructions. Privileged instructions execute in a privileged mode and will be trapped if execute outside this mode. Control sensitive instructions attempt to change the configuration of resource used. Behavior sensitive instructions, which one is a third? So behavior sensitive instructions have different behavior depending on the configuration of resource, including the load and store operations over the virtual memory. So these are the three types of instructions which can communicate with the host guest operating system with the host machine. So this one is a privilege, control sensitive and behavior sensitive instructions. Privilege क्या होता है? जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस प्रिविलेज मोड में रन करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड द प्रिविलेज इंस्ट्रक्शंस, एंड दिस वन विल बी ट्रैप इफ एग्जीक्यूटेड आउटसाइड द प्रिविलेज मोड. सेकंड जो था हमारा कंट्रोल सेंसिटिव इंस्ट्रक्शंस, इट इज कंट्रोल सेंसिटिव इंस्ट्रक्शंस अटेम्प्ट टू चेंज द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ रिसोर्स यूज्ड. जो भी हम रिसोर्स यूज कर रहे हैं उनके कॉन्फ़िगरेशन को चेंज करने की कोशिश करेगा. And the third one is behavior sensitive instructions. So instructions is behavior sensitive if it have different behavior depending on the configuration of resource, including the load and the store operation over the virtual memory. So these are the three types of instructions कि जो कि हमारे कंप्यूटर में या हमारे वर्चुअलाइजेशन कॉन्सेप्ट में एग्जीक्यूट होती रहती है. नाउ व्हाट इज द सीपीयू वर्चुअलाइजेशन? अब हम इस कॉन्सेप्ट पे आते हैं. सो अ सीपीयू आर्किटेक्चर इज वर्चुअलाइज इफ इट सपोर्ट द एबिलिटी टू रन द वर्चुअल मशीन privileged and unprivileged instructions in the CPU user mode while the virtual machine monitor run in supervised mode. This one is the single statement and very important statement when a CPU is called virtualized. So a CPU is called virtualized if it supports the ability to run the virtual machine privileged and unprivileged instructions in the CPU user mode while the virtual machine monitor run in the supervised mode. When the privileged instructions include control and behavior sensitive instructions of a virtual machine are executed, they are trapped in the virtual machine monitor. And in this case, virtual machine monitor act as a unified mediator for hardware access from different virtual machines to guarantee the correctness and stability of the whole system. And however, not all the CPU architecture are virtualized. RISC CPU architecture can be naturally virtualized because all control and behavior sensitive instructions are privileged. And on the native Unix like system, a system called trigger, the 80th interrupt and passes control to the OS kernel. The interrupted handler in the kernel is the invoke to the process the system call. What are these things? These are can be understood with the help of hardware assisted CPU virtualization. So this how we can understand what are the hardware assisted CPU virtualization. So this one is the Intel hardware assisted CPU virtualization. Here you can see the ring 0, ring 1, ring 2, ring 3. जब हमने आपको full virtualization पढ़ाया था, in that case we also discuss about ring 0, ring 1, ring 2, ring 3. How a system, how instructions can direct communicate with the hardware, host hardware, and how any guest operating system firstly can communicate with the virtual machine monitor, and then virtual machine monitor can directly communicate with the host environment, या host operating system or host hardware system. So recall that things. In this case, we have initially we have two virtual machine. This one is a VM0 and this one is a VM1. Each virtual machine have their own applications and their own windows. And we call about the Intel hardware. So suppose that at the level of ring 0, we have a guest operating system called Windows XP. And it have an application, any application. Now this one is a VMX root mode, means memory and input output virtualizations, or the VMM, virtual machine monitor. And this one is a virtual machine control structure, and this one is a CPU0 or X, VTX or VTI. Means this one is a multiple process, multiple CPU can run simultaneously, and this with the help of this we make a VM entry, virtual machine entry, virtual machine exit और VMC configurations. So ये हमारा Intel hardware assisted CPU virtualization. So before understanding the concept of this hardware assisted CPU virtualization, this technique attempt to simply virtualize because full of privatizations is complicated. As we know that full virtualizations or para virtualizations are very critical things. Full virtualizations or para virtualization is a very complicated thing, and because we are talking about the processor like as the Intel and AMD processor. So Intel and AMD add an additional mode called privileged mode level, and we know that the privileged mode level can run on the ring 1 level, and these are the 32-bit processor. Therefore, operating system can still run at ring 0, and the hypervisor can run at ring 1. All the privileged and sensitive instructions are trapped in the hypervisor automatically. This technique removes the difficulty of implementation, binary translation of full virtualizations. It also lets the operating system run on the virtual machine without any modifications. And these one how Intel hardware assisted CPU virtualizations can be easily understood with the help of this figure. Now, next we see memory virtualizations. So in our next video, we can easily understand what is the concept behind the memory virtualizations.